What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Demo's Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all of our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you, and welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers to the channel. Welcome. Today is going to be an epic video. This is a mail call from a good friend of mine in Indonesia. This gentleman is proficient in customs, figures, etc. So I linked up with him through Instagram. Here he is. He also sent a couple stickers in here, so that's super sick. Shout out to Dion. You are the man, sir. Just an all-around stand-up guy. Has great products, great pricing, great customs. So without further ado, let's get into some of the stuff that we picked up from him. First off, we're going to start off with a little freebie that he tossed in. So shout out to Dion on this one. Got a couple of resin 164 figures here. So super dope. My man with the camera and the camera bag and his lady. So she looks a little disinterested as he's out taking pictures of cars. But all in all, these things are sick. So shout out to Dion for these guys for sure. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you. Next up with figures, we got this one here, which is a young lady who is washing a car. She has a little sponge in her hand. So let's go ahead and get this out of the package. We'll take a closer look at her. Boom, there she is. Little bikini car wash girl. So she's like standing like this. You can see the yellow sponge there in her right hand. Hair's kind of falling forward because she's leaning over washing the car. All in all, super dope. She's got some blue high heels, red bikini. Can't go wrong with a bikini car wash girl. So this one really sick. Happy to add this one to my collection of diecast figures. Next up on the list of figures, this young lady here, just kind of posing by the car. Let's get this one out and take a closer look. Boom, there she is. So a little sexy in like some boy shorts there. A little bit of rear end, crop top, holding her hair back. So she's posing in front of like a car that would be out on display. Let's see if these all stand up by themselves or not. Likely these are going to take a little bit of sticky tack in order to stand up. So we'll get some sticky tack. But yeah, all in all, this one is super sick. Great detail. A little bit sexy there. So I think it's cool to add some diversity to the diorama and have some extra figures and whatnot to set up for different scenes and whatnot. So super sick there. Next up is going to be these three. So we will get these out and take a closer look. So first up here, we got like a young soccer mom. She's got her little leather jacket, her ripped jeans, got some nice white sneaks on there, little ball cap, ponytail coming out the back. Super dope. Just looks like an average middle-class mom / wife. So super sick there. I thought she would be a perfect fit for some of the male figures that I have, just to kind of add some diversity and not do have such a sausage fest on all my dioramas, you know. Second up is going to be this gentleman here. Just a little hardcore dude. He's got backwards hat on. Got some tattoos there. Let's see what those say. So he's got the heart tattoo with something in the middle there. And then he's got the kanji tattoo on his chest. He has facial expressions, eyes, eyebrows, mouth, nose, everything. So super detailed. He's even got some Nikes on there. Look at that. So crazy, guys. Crazy. insane. Super happy to add some of these different type of style of figures. These are resin, by the way, so they're not die cast like the American diorama figures, but still good quality. Not a lot of weight to them, so that's okay though. No biggie. These will need a little bit of sticky tack to stand up, but all in all, super sick. Last one in this set, the most epic one, Mr. Paul Walker himself. So dope. Got the blonde hair, beard, 5 o'clock shadow. Got the watch on there, light blue shirt, dark blue jeans. Got the Converse. Man, super sick. This dude will definitely be representing. I do have Vin Diesel from the American Diorama set. So these two will together, boom, there you go. Fast and the Furious, 2 main characters right there. So super sick, super happy to add Paul to the collection. So that'll wrap up our figures. Next, let's move into some wheels. Boom. So first up on the wheels, we have these beautiful BBS RSs from a company called Scalework. Really sick. These are bearing style wheels. You can also see there is a caliper behind these wheels. So there's a red caliper there, red caliper there, red caliper there, and a red caliper there. So super sick. The caliper does stay put, and then like I said, these are bearing style wheels like a Carlomo, so these will spin almost infinitely as long as you get enough clearance on your wheel swap. So super happy to lock these down. Anxious to find a German car to throw these on, maybe a Porsche or something like that. But yeah, really sick. Great brand of wheels, guys. If you're into aftermarket wheels, by all means, Scalework makes great sets of wheels. Next up on the wheel front, we got some Sprint Heart. I think these are Sprint Heart CPRs, I believe is what they are. So really sick wheel. Super classic wheel for old school Hondas. I already have a car that I know I'm going to throw these on. So once these get on there, I will bring that car back to the channel. Once again, you can see brake caliper and the rotor caliper back here, rotor behind in the openings. Caliper there, and a caliper down here. So again, if you're looking for high-end wheels, Scalework makes great quality wheels. Again, bearing style, and they're all replicas of real wheels that you would find in a 1-to-1 as far as aftermarket wheels go. So super sick. Next up are these Watanabes in bronze. Really dope. A little bit of a thicker tire on these, and these ones do get tire tread, it looks like. So yeah, I love the Watanabe style wheel. I thought bronze was a pretty unique color that I haven't seen this style of wheel in very often. So I thought these would be cool to add to the collection, figure out something we can put these on. But yeah, all in all, so this is from Cookin Wheels. This is non-bearing wheel. So this one is just going to have an open bore in the middle. Your axle will come through, and these will be just like a rail rider wheel. No bearings on these. Next up, we have another non-bearing wheel, which to me looked like a Watanabe with a polished lip. So gold face there, 8-spoke with a polished lip. Again, non-bearing because you have the center bore. So your axle is going to come through the center, and then these will sit on the axle like a rail rider from Hot Wheels would. So really sick. I do have a car in mind that I want to throw these on. We'll see if they're going to be a good fit. These also do come with tread on the tire, and that tire is a little bit thicker than normal. But yeah, all in all, these are super sick. So, and last up on the wheel front are going to be these beautiful Cookin bearing style TE37s with the blue calipers. These are insane. Crazy, guys. Crazy. So clear as day, you can see the blue calipers behind these. Really dope. Nice slotted rotor back in the back. The TEs are going to have the Volk stickers. So really nice sticker on one spoke on each wheel. So these would be like a TE37 SL. But yeah, crazy style wheel. Cannot wait to get these onto a car. And I, again, already have a car in mind that I want to go ahead and slap these on. So really, really looking forward to that. And once that gets done, again, this will come back to the channel. So that's going to wrap up the wheel portion of this video. Let's get into these cars. So first up is going to be a case that has 2 cars in it. I'll go ahead and spin this around to see if maybe you guys can tell what the car is from the outside. He did a pretty good job of packing these up, so thank you, Dion. Much appreciated on that. From this side, you can kind of tell one of the cars there. So let's get this out of the packaging and take a closer look. And boom, there it is. Yo, this thing is bonkers. Crazy. So it is like a blue chrome, which is insane, kind of like a Spectra Flame. It looks like the livery has been duplicated almost exact, so that's super dope. Yellow cage inside tells me this was a mainline of the premium, so really, really ill there. But yeah, all in all, this thing is sick. Let's get this off the base and we'll take a closer look. Boom, there it is. So this thing is bonkers. It is drilled. Doesn't look like they slammed it or anything, so that's okay. No big deal. Not sure how it went back together, if they glued it or what. But this thing is insane. So full roller, no issues there. Let's go ahead and compare this to our chase version and see how much the livery differs. So it looks like they were able to replicate all of the correct decals, which is really, really sick. Super, super dope. Some of them are a little bit bigger than others, but all in all, I think they did a great job of replicating the original car, which is insane. Insane. So yeah, really, really sick. Super happy to lock this down. Yeah, all those decals on the livery look amazing. So, man, absolute banger. Taillights are going to be the only thing, and the headlights looked a little bit different, but other than that, everything on this car is an exact replica. So, super, super sick. Boom. So just imagine, I'm over here saving the best for last. So if this is the first car that I've opened, you can only imagine what's to come. Let's get the second car out of that particular case. Boom. Liberty Walk Huracan. Bonkers, yo. Bonkers. This thing is nutty. Wow. Crazy, yo, crazy. Super nice wheels on there. Beautiful, beautiful red Spectra Flame paint. Look at the detail on the engine. You got some paint detail on the interior. Guys, this thing is sick. So let's zoom in real quick. We'll take a closer look at this one. So boom, right off the bat, that beautiful red Spectra Flame. Those wheels are dope. Really, really crazy. No calipers or rotors behind that one, but not too worried about it. This is a plastic base, so this was made out of the mainline Huracan Liberty Walk. This was obviously done before they came out with the premium version. Taillights look amazing. Nice exhaust detail on there. That wing painted black. Again, the engine detail, the Spectra Flame red is just wow. They've even highlighted the rivets there. Look at that for the over fender kit. That's sick. So, man, dude, this thing is bonkers. Super, super happy to add this one. No complaints whatsoever. Really, really dope. Really dope. Man, absolutely love it. So, boom, go ahead and set him back. And in case you guys were wondering on any of these customs today, they're all going to be full rollers. So, we'll move that Huracan back. Crazy. Next up, we've got another 2-pack. So some of you may be able to tell by that tail light in what's in this one. So we've got one in here and one up top. So let's get these out of the package, take a closer look. Boom. No good racing style Honda Civic EK. Bananas, yo. Absolutely bananas. This thing is too sick. Wow. Crazy, yo. Crazy. Jeez. Just look at it. The paint, immaculate. Stanced out. Beautiful wheels on there. This thing is sick. Let's get this off the base and we'll take a closer look. Boom, there she is. Yo, I'm telling y'all, this thing is crazy. Like, sick. Like I said, that paint, immaculate. This is super dope. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. So right off the bat, that paint, again, beautiful. You've got some white Desmond Regamaster Evos. Don't have the Regamaster Evo decal on the spoke, but that's definitely what that wheel resembles. You've got a Raise Engineering sticker down here on the rear quarter panel. Your Civic number plate there. This one does have mirrors, and inside is nutty. So look at that, the Jason mask in there. You've got harnesses on the seats. E-brake is painted. Shifter painted silver with the shift knob. Diamond plate floorboard. You do have a cage in here. This thing is bonkers, yo. Bonkers. Insanity. We'll go ahead and move around to the front. Nice tampoed up headlights on this one. No front mount or anything, just like a mesh grill back there. So that's super sick. Some hood pins have been added here and here on the hood. Silver front lip. Crazy, guys. Crazy. You got the window net here on the driver's side. Look at that steering wheel with the hub. This thing is wow, bro. Like, I saw it obviously when I purchased, but just seeing it in person the first time in hand, this thing is sick. Honda badge there. Bye police. Crazy, yo. Crazy. Exhaust detail, nothing too nutty, but they did end up painting that silver. Taillight tampos look excellent. Some reflective, it looks like, maybe on those mirrors, but all in all, this thing is insane. Look at that diamond plate floorboard. The vents on the dashboard are definitely painted silver, so there and there. Center console, yo, bonkers. Look at that. Steering column, gauge cluster, steering wheel, insane. They even took the time to paint some of the underneath undercarriage silver, like the suspension components, gas tank, etc. So this thing is insane. And anyone that's wondering, yes, full roller. Crazy. Been waiting on this one for a minute. But yep, no issues there, rolling. So, man, super dope. Go ahead and post him up. And we'll get to the next one that was in that case. Boom. Super dope. So, don't go too crazy. This is a convention clone. So, this is a clone of the Ryu Assada S2000 convention car. This is not the actual convention car itself. This is a plastic base, has been modified, obviously, drilled open, but everything has been left. So the car hasn't been slammed or anything, has been swapped with these wheels, which I'm not the hugest fan of, but since it has been drilled, I could just easily open this up and put the kind of wheels that I want on there. But yes, this thing is like an exact replica of the Ryu S2000 convention car. So the reason I picked this one up, I do already have a legit loose Ryu convention car, but I didn't want to drill it. I actually love this car. Being a Honda guy, this is like one of my favorite in my collection. So I wasn't really about the life of drilling this one. So I did pick up a clone that I could take apart and potentially swap and maybe slam out. So definitely looking forward to knocking this one out. But yeah, let's do a little quick comparison. So right off the bat, the clone, you can tell the difference in color a little bit. So the clone is going to be more of like a more muted yellow, where the actual convention car is a brighter yellow. Of course, they both have different wheels. Roof, both are matte black, but this one, the true convention, is more of a satin black. This one's more of a flat black. The Ryu Assada banner on the windshield, this one is more like clearly defined, whereas this one is kind of like the letters are a little bit bigger and more bubble. Both have the black paint in the hood vents. Both have the 30th anniversary logo there on the hood. Both have tampoed up headlights. You do get darker tampoed up headlights on the clone than you do on the real convention car. Honda badge is bigger on the clone than it is on the real. And then of course the biggest difference is going to be that you have a metal base on the real versus plastic base. And then also to that front grille, you can see on the clone is like a mesh with like print on it, whereas the actual convention car is going to be smooth. So all in all, pretty sick, man. Like this dude did a really good job of replicating it. Take a look at the rear. Painted up exhaust on the real convention versus just black exhaust on the clone. Both do have the Ryu S2K plate, but again, the convention has a smaller print, whereas the clone is a bigger print, and a little bit different color there on the rear taillights that are tampoed on. Also a little bit different shape. I feel like the clone is a little bit larger and wider, whereas the true convention is a little bit thinner and spread out. Both have the third brake light, and the Honda badge, again, a little bit more clear and smaller on the real versus on the clone. So, but all in all, crazy, yo. Dude did an excellent job. So I'm super happy to lock this one down, have something to be able to swap, put some really high-end wheels on, and just have a really, really sick model. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one. Boom. Purple R34 RLC membership car clone. Bonkers, yo. This thing is insane. Crazy. So right off the bat, looking at it, I can kind of tell that the purple is definitely a little bit different. I don't expect them to be able to replicate the purple 100%, but this thing is sick. So basically, I was kind of picking his brain as to what he had for sale. We had worked on some stuff, and I was building a box probably over a solid 8-month period, 6 to 8 month period. And he ended up showing me this, and I was just like, dude, that is crazy. Then he told me that it was a clone, and I said, you know what, let's do it. So this one has, I believe these are cooking wheels as well, bearing wheels. So nutty, absolutely nutty. Look at that. Cambered out, a little bit of poke on there, cambered out, a little bit of poke. Let's get this off of the base and take a closer look. Boom. There she is. Yo. This thing is insane. Immediately when I saw it, I fell in love with the wheel combo. I thought those were amazing. Again, bearing wheels on here. These guys will spin for days. Super, super sick. So obviously, wheel gap wise, there's no issues with this being a roller. We'll put it down and do our rolling test just so you guys can see. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this first. So boom, right off the bat, the paint does look amazing. They did a great job trying to replicate that purple. But the thing that really caught my eye about this car was the wheels. So those are like a, looks like a BBS, maybe like a CHR or LMR or something like that. BBS center caps are bonkers. Blue calipers with the rotors back there. Again, bearing wheels that just spin effortlessly. Little bit of tread on those tires. Sick. Super, super dope. So this does look like it was originally a RLC casting, because this has the RLC base and it also has opening hood. But the real crazy part is the attention to detail inside. So look at the black racing seats with the orange harnesses, the blue outline, white cage put in there. Man, shifter down in there. You got some crazy details. Look at the detail on the steering wheel back here. Again, diamond plate floorboard. Detail up here on the dashboard. You got the heads-up display. Is that gauge cluster was painted? Yep. So gauge cluster all detailed up. Steering wheel sick. More detail. Some gauges down here on the bottom of the center console. Again, here's your shifter. This thing is nutty. Absolutely nutty. So let's go ahead and pop this hood and take a closer look. So boom, there it is with the hood popped. Excellent, excellent detail. Painted valve cover. Your turbo inlets here are all painted silver. Black intake box. Strut bar back there. Intake manifold painted in like a chrome. Blue. Your reservoir. Man, nutty, guys. Absolutely nutty. So happy to have locked this one down. So while we have this out, let's go ahead and take a closer look and a quick comparison to the real membership car. So right off the bat, boom, you can tell the difference in that color. Definitely much more of a dark, deep violet purple on this guy versus the lighter, almost like a pinkish purple on the clone. Not upset at all. I really don't care about the color. I just think that the car was dope, super, super sick. So underneath, again, here's that casting with all of the detail. Again, this one obviously has been swapped as well, so it's going to be drilled. All in all, though, everything's pretty much the same. So that's what leads me to believe they did use a real RLC casting. Rears, good job on the taillights. They did replicate the MNP license plate. Exhaust details a little bit different. They do have the GTR badge and the Nissan badge there. So sick. And then we'll take a quick look at these fronts. Tampoed up headlights, GTR badge in the grille. Again, you do have the mesh on the grille back here versus the smooth on the grille over here. But all in all, I am not upset whatsoever. Do love the camber. A little bit more poke than I generally like, but all in all, because of the wheel combo and the slammed, man, I don't mind it one bit. So I'll go ahead and set this down and we'll do a quick roll test for you guys. No issues at all. So we'll go ahead and slide that one back in. And this will lead us into the absolute star of this show and many more shows to come. Boom. This is bonkers. Quite literally and figuratively, bananas. Unbelievable. So this one is not a clone. This is an original LA 33rd convention Nissan Skyline R34. Everything on this car is legit. This is 100% the real car. Again, no replica on this one. I didn't mind it on the S2000 and the Skyline, but once he showed me that this was available, it was unmolested. It was still in stock form. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and put these beautiful mag blue TE37s on it. That's just the ultimate combo right there. So he went ahead and knocked that out, and he said while the car was apart, he could add some details if I would like. I said, let's do it, and this is the end result. Insane, guys. Insane. So let's get this off the base and take a closer look. Boom. There she is. Insanity. Bearing style wheels from Cookin. Really, really dope. Let's go ahead and take a quick closer look. So again, yellow convention, obviously an epic car in and of itself, but these mag blue TE37s are insane. Like crazy, yo. I've never seen this wheel before, and just not in this type of detail. Lug nut detail. You do have your TE37 decal there. Your yellow caliper with the rotor behind, insane. And again, bearing style wheels, so these guys will spin for days. Craziness. GT badge down here on the front fender, side marker here. Again, this is 100% legit, no questions, no issues there. Banger, absolute banger. Take a look at this rear, LA Skyline, Nissan badge, GTR, and then of course your 33rd annual collectors convention and the date that it took place there on the rear spoiler. So all in all, insane. Check out this interior. So he did add some details, yellow racing harnesses in there. Nice detail on the shifter there. No detail on the dashboard on this one. We do get some diamond plate floorboard down there. Yellow cage here in the rear. And then on this side, from the driver's side, we'll take a quick look. We do get painted up gauge cluster back there. Some painted gauges and the heads up little display that's on the dashboard. And then the steering wheel looks like a little bit of paint added on that as well. So again, diamond plate down there. Crazy, insane. This one also has some engine detail. Boom, got that hood up. And look at that painted valve cover. Some painted turbo inlets. Piping here. Turbo inlets. Fuse box. Reservoir cover. Intake manifold. Strut bar. Everything, dude. This is one of the most plain engine bays for any RLC or convention car. It's just all silver from Hot Wheels. So super, super dope that he added some detail in there. And again, since it was already a custom, we were putting new wheels and slamming it. Didn't care much about adding some paint details to the car as well. Crazy. Insane. So this is the last car in the haul, but we'll go ahead and check that out just so you guys can see. Full roller, no issues. Man, crazy, absolutely bonkers. So guys, a little bit longer than what we normally do or than I would have liked to have done, but I had to squeeze all of these in there for you. If you tuned in at the beginning, I hope you stayed to watch all of the epicness that was unboxed and brought in today, as well as the figures and the wheels that we picked up. By far, probably the most epic mail call that I've had. Shout out to Mr. Derek because he did give me a really, really epic mail call. But yeah, just to have been building this box for as long as I have and been anticipating a lot of these cars, some of the wheel sets, figures, etc. Insanity. So guys, let me know down in the comments what you thought about today's video. Out of the cars, which one that we showed was your favorite? Out of the decals, which one that we showed was your favorite? And out of the wheel sets, which one of those was your favorite? So yeah, just if I didn't have to make a video, I would be at a loss for words. That's how epic everything here is. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you watched all the way through to catch all of this epicness today. If you didn't and you're just now getting back and you're like, what's he talking about? Go back through and check it out. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. Definitely drop a subscription because we have a giveaway coming up at 500 subscribers. So make sure you're in for that. We'll do another quick video here probably within the next few days just to kind of explain that givey and how we'll do it. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Much appreciated. We will see you very soon on the next one. One love.